this time of year. So that combination.
Back of Robert Spillane is out. We need to win. Now they're a good team. You got
playoffs with a win here. Don't factor in ties. We get close to New England. They defer the option in the second half. So Baltimore Patriots. Low pressure system came through. Teams have met a few times from Baltimore. The Borregales kick.
Mark Jackson, Louisville.
Derrick Henry, Oklahoma.
Ronnie Stanley.
Fake to Derrick Henry. Lamar first pass of the night is brought in by Zay Flowers.
And daring Lamar Jackson to throw the ball. No problem, says Lamar, and off to a hot start.
He's the motion man after the gain of 19. First pop, Derrick Henry inside to the 43-yard line. Will that change here at winning time? Henry to the left, cuts it back up, be a couple short.
Not running on those read option plays the way that he used to do. So what does that do? For somebody like Derrick Henry.
To the left slot on 3rd and 3. In the pocket, hemmed in there, so he fires. Flowers crossing. Got it.
In this dance by Lamar Jackson. Watch all these little baby steps moving around. Finally, he sees across the field his
different group. Henry with a block. Derrick Henry house call. Opening touchdown, Baltimore. When he was with the Titans, scores against him.
To make sure Lamar Jackson's not running the ball. Advantage, Derrick Henry.
Daniel Faalele, Roger Rosengarten, and very few people close out a drive like Derrick Henry. Brings it in, and Baltimore scores first on this Sunday night. Tyler Newton kicks off. The numbers, nice return here. Williams, 35-yard line, and he will.
Stephon Diggs, Maryland.
Kayshon Boutte, LSU.
DeMario, Pop Douglas, Liberty.
5 pounds, 11 snaps this year for the Patriots. First down, little flip to the edge, use that speed. But
by the tight end Hunter Henry here coming across and still able to get to the edge outside to run down the speedster. So I don't think you.
Second down, May flushed, has some space here to his right, but no receivers downfield.
Pocket, but it has been Drake May this year, ranked second with 11 total touchdowns on dropbacks that last long.
Move around. He's dropping back. May about to get hit. Escapes, keeps it alive. Fires, intercepted. Marlon Humphrey dropped. Number 22 in his career. They've dug up over the years. Ravens drive after the turnover begins at the 4. It is Henry for 5 to the 9 against the New England.
Harold Landry, Boston College.
Points and yards per game, just under 20 points on average. Henry put up 7 quick ones, got a first down as he kept.
Ravens offense is their base defense is 12 personnel, which is 1 back, 2 tight ends.
The 15, Ricard leads the way, trying to turn the corner with Keaton Mitchell. The speedster, it's about 5 yards.
We may see quite a bit of Keaton Mitchell, and it doesn't take anything away from Derrick Henry, maybe, and the speed with Mitchell. He could fly.
Shot big. 3rd and 2 here. He'll try Mitchell working inside, powers forward, and gets the first down. So 3rd and 2, you're thinking it's Henry
down line. Watch this. Going to grab him and just throw him over the first down. I don't think he had it.
I agree with you. With Lamar Jackson from the 26, steal it inside. Flowers hot to begin to the 39. Zay's
moves. I asked him when we met with him whether or not, when he was playing tag as a kid, if he ever got tagged, and he said not very often. His brother made great sense.
First down, Jackson on the edge, loads up, come back to Mark Andrews.
Now people are doing this route right here. You see Lamar Jackson screaming across the field, and you expect that to continue that.
Great spot, M&T Bank Stadium. Ravens off to a good start, up 7-0. Back to the man who scored the touchdown, Derrick Henry. He'll gain about 5. Limped off under his own power.
You know, Mike, what was interesting was the fans in the stadium were watching the end of the Pittsburgh Ravens to sit there and watch it too.
Henry, 2 tackles in the open field, lost the football. And
been an issue for Derrick Henry. I mean, in the opener against Buffalo, wow, that thing was just punched out by Jalen Hawkins.
What a play. One Cal Golden Bear punches it out. Hawkins, another one. Woodson falls on it. Times last week with long touchdowns against Buffalo. He's in there. Throw to Mac Hollins on the side. It's a catch, limited gain of 3 for the play 12 for the Patriots tonight. May surveys nothing open, takes it. It's a gain out to the 30.
Out his leg. He's questionable with a knee injury. They've been looking at that left lower leg.
May scans, looks, nothing open downfield. Throws it away. Flag is down though. You see
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Marlon Humphrey had the pick on the first drive. They had the jersey of speedy Kyle Williams. Back into the quarter, big personnel to block. Henderson to the right. Through the Humphrey tackle, Alohi Gilson.
But now it's game on. And this is
more experience there to pick up what he needs to. He gets out of there. May in the middle, high, brought down by Hollins. First down.
Everybody dropped out here, but no rush. There's no rush. And the route that they ran that time takes forever.
20 yards on the connection. First down, play action. May firing from the tight end. It's brought in by Austin Hooper.
Shoulder action to Austin Hooper, who's at least 6'4", 6'5", just back shoulder perfectly.
The 330-pound defensive lineman in the backfield. Play pass. May pops it over the head. Waiting his hand. A turnover into a very nice drive. An extra point from a tie game here in Baltimore.
I'm going to tell you what.
Andy Borregales. 7 up. And come back by the Patriots on their second drive. You are the Stoop King.
Thank you for showing it.
Yes. We're very appreciative. They took the time to lay this out. Pats go for the touchback.
Henry has seen a reduction in carries this season, and I asked him about that this week. He put it all on his shoulders. He said the only reason for that is because
of yards to overcome that fumble earlier, that Buffalo game that really started this Ravens team down a bad road this year. The veteran DeAndre
Punch anymore. It's like watching a boxing match out here.
Charles Tillman, Peanut, is defined that for many years. This is Mitchell.
That meant that Keaton Mitchell was in the game. It is not.
They're tonight. Patriots bringing pressure on Jackson. Lamar fires incomplete. Rashad Bateman.
Right here, and Lamar Jackson had to get the thing out of his hand. The smaller Ali, a tough block, and that was a big.
49ers, 2 terrific games for you next weekend on Peacock first and then NBC and Peacock. That's Demario Douglas.
Percentage in the league, and you go, oh, that's great. He probably just checks it down all the time. No. Average depth of completion. Defenses have reacted and changed to that.
Your offensive lineman here, Stevenson, inside. Well, the blocking a really high-profile role. Patriots quarterback.
Yeah, he's used to being a star. Now he comes in there. Hey, how you guys?
North Carolina, born in Charlotte, dropping back here, has some time in the middle. He's got a crosser. There goes Diggs again to the 35.
Crossing routes are going to wear them out. No defense can hold up to this amount of time in the pocket with those crossers because the zone.
After 3 quiet games. From the 35, May feeling it, checking it down. Trevion Henderson, sweet move for.
Force him into the medical tent. They had to physically restrain him to keep him in there, and he eventually escaped out the back.
It's a new position. 2nd and 1, May the keep. And the 25-yard line. Mark looks to be a first down. How often have we both seen Stephon Diggs in prime time? He knows when it's nighttime and people are watching.
Oh, in receptions.
Trevion Henderson looking to bounce. Could not get away. Such a good play from Alohi Gilman.
Because of that fumble return that he had handed off to him by Kyle Van Noy, it was because he made plays, open field tackles. Just
to get back up. Henderson, the rookie from Ohio State, maybe an offensive rookie of the year. Out in the medical tent now. 2nd and 9 for May. He's hit his last 6. They finally get to him and bring him down. Draymond Jones
just picked him up in a Week 9 trade from the Titans. That is his 7th combined sack of the season, and they had to make the deep
timeout pass. We're down to 1 here in the half with 5:48 to go and a 7.
Any quarterback in the NFL, it's going to work out pretty well. I don't think they got a finger on him until that sack by Draymond Jones. Watch this thing, though. All right, throw it down.
Been so good. The reason the Pats in the mix here in the AFC at 11-3. 3rd and 12. He's putting one up. Nobody there.
Wow, how deep can they go here at the tackle position? Already got to back up on.
Pick out of LSU. He was the starting left tackle the first 12 games. He's eligible to return coming up. Ouch. He goes down, so. And the rookie out of the University of Miami pounds it through. 7 weeks away. Rasheen Ali is back. That's the 3rd straight touchback. Ravens get it at the 35. And let's look at Lamar. The Lamar run. Haven't seen those big plays yet this year. Derrick Henry first carry after the fumble. Gain of 6.
Off here is a bit of an issue. And it's not that he probably couldn't turn and fly and do anything he wants, but I think he's thinking about it.
Henry again, he is met in the hole, and there is no gain. Yes,
but it definitely is a trust thing, and more than any injury, maybe a kick. But I just haven't seen the same explosive Lamar Jackson that we've seen in the past.
3rd and 4 from the pocket. He throws complete for the first down.
It's Christian Gonzalez in the coverage here, along with Carlton Davis on the other side. But those two guys, when they are in,
Flowers, plenty of confidence. Jackson, running to his left and throwing on the running.
What are you going to do? You know, you're going to say, oh, let's just not play him to run. That's stupid. You can't do that.
Receivers to the left. Lamar keeps this, runs to the edge. Chason couldn't chase him down, and he will get at least one practice each of the last 6 weeks. So that gives you the consistency you're looking at. They keep it on the
left side. Here it comes.
They are coming. He's thrown to the other side. DeAndre Hopkins has a first down at the 41-yard line.
He's going to change the play and end up with a first down. Mike, he did the same thing.
22 to go. Fake to Henry. Looking middle of the field. Cover. Comes back inside to the tight end, Charlie Kohler.
The fact that this is a team that wants to stay in play action passing, right?
Situation, win, win, win. They're in the playoffs. That Pittsburgh win in Detroit, not the best for the Ravens, who get Lamar to run. 2nd and 7 to give this time. Mitchell trapped behind the line of scrimmage. Could be a big loss here, and he goes out of bounds.
On the edge there by Tavai. I think he fooled Lamar Jackson into making that handoff. And
still going to take a timeout here with 1:16 to go until halftime. Reaching total in his career in the lineup on 3rd and 12. Gets it to Rasheen Ali. Ali tries to come across the field. Gonzalez is waiting for
that run. He really went down very quickly. And not that quarterbacks shouldn't go down like that, but it looked like he may have taken.
Or I would assume, and at further examination, if not an X-ray, the path to the Ravens locker room is right below us, and he just rookie out of Arizona. 36 yards. He has been terrific this year. He's made every field goal.
Yeah, we just got word from the team that he is questionable to.
The 1:03, and they get the ball to start the second half of this one. Kicked to the end zone. It'll be a touchback, so New England will get the ball at the 35.
Now a bit of a feeling out process, I would think.
And no timeouts. Minute. Made, chased by Van Noy, throws on the run, dangerous
as well. So just need to get that ball out in front a little more, even if it's out of bounds.
Have it at midfield, 50 seconds, no timeout. Pressure coming from Washington. It is Diggs trying to get out of bounds, and he carries.
Is in these pass protection modes, and that time he stepped up right in the A gap when they were
getting good at picking up pressure. He releases here as the sideline throw. Chews off another 3 yards for Diggs.
And Mike, I thought Drake looked a little unsettled with some of these disguise looks early in this game. But he's
one word quick call. Pressure from the Ravens. Man in trouble, lost the ball. Ball came out, recovered by Draymond Jones.
Is Washington back in this game because that guy is just relentless in everything that he does. He can play this about 15 plays and comes back in this one and makes a huge play.
Tore his Achilles. Scoop Hundley, Tyler Huntley. At it to Mark Andrews, middle of the field. Andrews trying to pitch it back, and that should be a fumble. Recovers forward. Okay.
about it.
Okay. We saw them do a nice handoff of the ball last week after
Pass, offense, number 89. Those fouls offset at the previous spot. It'll be first down.
At about the 40, and it lands well in front of the 40. It's an incomplete illegal forward pass. It offsets with the roughing the passer.
Look at the cross. 3rd and 6. Ravens rush 4. Made throws. Contested catch. Diggs. No.
Just say that right off the bat. But he has hung about 3 balls so far in this game inside. And if
delay a game. Patriots came out, just moved the formation a
Play
little bit.
game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Barrigo will get the 50-yarder. Wester on the run. And Wester brings it back to shy of the 35.
you know what my halftime speech would have been?
What?
Derrick Henry, get over it. Get over it. It's up to you to win the football game.
Got a backup quarterback who knows what this offense is all about. Gives to Henry. Punishing hit on that first carry across the 38.
Speech, because they had everybody up around the line of scrimmage. You're going to see more tight end.
Patrick Ricard, the fullback, was on the wing. Henry stretching. Finds an opening. There goes Henry. In the open field to the 39-yard line.
Endorse this announcement 1,000%. This is absolutely what they should be doing. They are a physical team. They are.
Mitchell got away from a loss of 5. It becomes a loss of 2. Able to
Moore just saw that one the whole way, and instead of playing it down the line, he just shot the gap before Linderbaum could get there.
180. What's that?
loss of a yard makes it 2nd and 11. And Huntley to the air for the first time. Or not.
Stay after it. It was just a matter of Huntley stepping up into the pocket and running right into it.
Huntley did play some mop-up 5 snaps last week. First action since week 8 when he started. He throws sideline there for Hanum, and I'm just waiting to see Tyler Loop, and now we go.
Yeah.
With the field goal unit coming up.
Yeah, that was exactly what you...
56 for the lead. Got it down. Short, no good. Jason Stanford, all-pro with the 49ers, won a golf event on the senior tour, actually. John Brody, tremendous guy.
You know, it was like New England and Tampa early in the year. Remember all those bombs they were hitting?
Stevenson back after a gain of 1. May throws to him in the open field. Nice move around to Loie Gilman.
You got the feeling of a guy that he didn't care if he was blocking, if he was catching a pass.
The man who's hitting a lot of the big plays. Nothing open downfield. Scrambling. Good pump to get Hamilton in the air. And makes...
Quarter never returned. He's out with a head injury. Tackle Thayer Munford, questionable with a knee injury.
The Tonga injury impacts the offense, too. He was playing that fullback role for some goal line snaps earlier on. Here, Stevenson is stopped, is tested.
No question. And I think one of the...
May orchestrates, pressure coming, picked up, May end zone shot towards Stevenson on one hand. Couldn't get...
know that in pass coverage sometimes he can be a bit of a liability, so they put their guy out there, Stevenson, and
Baltimore's selection of Tyler Loop from 41 has given New England the lead. Regardless with the kick, Rasheen Ali from 3 deep, going to take a knee. Ravens will have it at the 35.
Against Christian Gonzalez. Gonzalez, no question, the best cover guy. Great some moves. Very good at it. But there's a guy I wouldn't mind giving the ball to as well.
Derrick Henry. And he lost games against some good teams, Houston and the Rams as well. And then there was the bye week. And Huntley, just shy of the 40. It's Henry to the right. One shy of the first down by Jelani Tavai.
All 3 linebackers in the game. And remember, Robert Spillane, who is their starter, is out. So it is not their top 3 linebackers.
For inches, they explode out of the huddle, but Isaiah Likely moved. False start's going to make it 3rd and 5 in a few inches.
They jump off sides. And for Isaiah Likely, it has not been a good stretch here.
So 3rd and 5. Here comes the pressure. It's picked up. Huntley's throw. Sideline Hopkins. Did he bring it in? No. For the replay.
I don't know about.
Challenge flag, I believe, has been dropped. We're just obscured from right in front of John Harbaugh if he put it down or if
Baltimore catch.
All right, just take it right to break, Terry. I love that. Back for the official
And
answer
we'll
in
go
a
to
minute. And Brad Rogers has seen the replay with the replay official.
After review,
Get a couple more here, and Chris, it highlights DeAndre Hopkins at 33. He's still got it.
Yeah, he hasn't made, and maybe he's going to have to be one of those guys coming down the stretch here, right? I mean, you've got.
Improving to 9-6. Ravens at 7-7. Zay Flowers with that grab tied up by.
personal foul, face mask, defense number 53. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Just his own hustle on that one.
The 21. Henry trying to get those shoulders going forward. You saw it.
And still able to make the tackle. See how he slid it by him and was able to get in on big.
In the run game as well. 2nd and 7. It's in the hand of Flowers. Got a couple of blockers. Can he get to him? He does. There he goes. Flowers go wide. Zay Flowers gives the Ravens the lead. Luke for the extra point. And Baltimore leads by 4. Ball those blocks. Taking in the rushing touchdown. His 10th rushing attempt of the year. And his first touchdown.
94. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Timeout.
So the Ravens will kick it from midfield when we come back. Now bring the ball back to the 25-yard line, so it's better field position than otherwise. That was show on Peacock. There's a rules question. We asked Terry, and you ask him back, Terry, can I do this? What if we try to do this? May and the Patriots take over at their own 25.
Whoa.
Oh, the handoff missed with Stevenson. May gets right back up.
Great look, folks. 2nd and 17. May deep drop. Chased off the spot. Fires towards Hunter Henry, who's got it at the 30.
Coming out of it.
They do that again, but Gilman off the edge. Can't get to May, who throws on the run. Complete in a tight window.
Penalty from the previous spot. 3rd down.
See Booty when he turns. Gonna
Man rush, they come to May, steps up on the run, got it in the middle.
on the field for a receiver, finds some space to throw the football, and drills a shot right in there. His growth.
100 on the nose. Play they are covered. He'll come back down. Austin Hooper.
Getting there sometimes, playing on a bad ankle, but he sees everything, saw that tight end release and made the play.
Their way into the playoffs here tonight. May, middle, Hollins incomplete. Roquan Smith was. Hamilton bringing pressure. So too is Washington. May throws it away. Fake. Mapu. In travel, lost the football too.
He's going to turn, and there was his target. Right there. Didn't feel comfortable with it. Tried to make a play. Nothing there.
Very loosely there. Behringer was running with him, the punter, in case it wasn't the pass, it was the pitch. 4. And it'll be 1st and 15.
False start.
With Jackson missing a day of practice each of the last 6 weeks, so Huntley gets more action than most backups do in practice. Mitchell.
Mention, we watched Huntley lead the Ravens down the field for a touchdown. He came to the sideline so hyped. Hugged.
And the guy they call Snoop on this Ravens team, as we said, he's ended up being picked up by Miami and started 5 games for the Dolphins at the end. 3rd and 1, and Mark Andrews takes the push for the first down, as he has often.
At 300 pounds at fullback, the other side, the whole offensive line, pretty impressive.
Scored 7. Baltimore scored. New England scored 3, and the Ravens lead by 4. To stay within a game of the Steelers. Derrick Henry runs left to the 28-yard line.
With Keaton Mitchell, and certainly he does add that speed element. Take it anymore.
Henry left. Big people blocking for him. Henry inside. inside the 10.
For 22. But I'll say this too. This is one of the more athletic offensive lines that the
Ravens have had a terrible season in the red zone. Henry forward to the 2-yard line. The Patriots are trying to stay within a score of the Ravens.
Yeah, they are the 4th best.
It's usually the path to it. Ricard blocks left. Henry runs left. Touchdown Ravens.
To block. When you have Derrick Henry being led by those 2 monsters and speedsters on the outside.
It's for Henry. Extra point by Luke gives the Baltimore Ravens an 11-point lead. The 25th overall pick, won the Remington Award, best center in college football. May in trouble, gets it to Henry. May 6'4", 225. 5 coming, free rusher as well, but he stays in. And straight drop. Matt Collins games in this league, and they have. These games are important. The Buffalo game, the resiliency of the second half. This game against a Baltimore team.
But he is something else.
The Ravens side of midfield, looking to take off here, to slide down after gaining only.
That is that you really have a quarterback with Josh McDaniels' offense that has to do everything and have everybody look at him.
Pressure from Washington off the edge. Picked up by Stevenson. And the throw to Diggs in the middle. Johnson, 7th-year veteran, former Raven, in the lineup. May taking a deep shot. Downfield towards Williams. He brought it in.
Based on what we saw all year, earlier in the year, let's make sure everything was kosher. Yes, indeed, it was. On the field, and right now going for 2 here. Make the
Henry, the tight end, the lone receiver left. May looking that way, nothing open. Throws it in the middle, Stevenson for 2.
Defense number 2. Penalties declined. The result of the play is a successful point after touchdown.
The Ravens doing it with their backup quarterback, Tyler Huntley. First down pass, Gonzalez nearly jumped it for the interception. It was
not a lot of people throw at Christian Gonzalez. I think if I were going to do it, I'd do it with Zay Flowers.
Success for Henry. Keith Mitchell, the back these first 2 snaps. Mitchell says, give me some yardage here. Tries to run through the arm tackle.
One of those plays when you're playing with Lamar Jackson, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what's coming next.
The screen, 3rd and a half dozen. The Patriots bring pressure. The throw to Hopkins is caught for the first down at the 44-yard. Keith Mitchell cannot get to the blocking up ahead. Corey Dirk remains the left guard. Huntley scrambling free. And he'll dive down.
For not putting Derrick Henry in the game for this drive. Because where it comes into play, Mike.
After converting 3rd and 6, the blitz on 3rd and 7. Throwing into that blitz. Andrews has it well short of the first down.
For sure I don't punt this football. My defense has turned itself around.
Woodson didn't come over. Did he come over the line? A false start. That's correct. Woodson did not.
See if we get it. Clearly was not across the line, but it was a smart play by Andrews.
That was going to be a 5-yard delay. In the history of the NFL, for those who've had at least 75 punt returns, he's got 3. Good rush, gets away. Taking over at their own 11. Drake May, 300-yard night, looking to add to it, and he does with Matt Collins.
What's he do right away? Throw it down the field.
Hamilton coming, trying to slip it inside. Stevenson spinning
this one, and in many ways, potentially their season on the line here.
Good pressure here, 2nd and 6. May hit as he throws. Diggs brings it in. Since Mac Jones, the 2023 opener. May almost tripped, going deep ball downfield towards Booty. Booty.
Oh, that's a tackle on the part of Humphrey and the ball tonight.
Hamilton's directly at the line. Humphrey's coming. They'll throw it that direction, and it's brought in for the first down.
I'm sure that Zachary Orr would love to send a blitz, but he knows how close he came.
May, chased by Robinson, goes far side. Catch made by Mac. I was just thinking, who wants to take their timeouts right now?
I certainly don't think New England wants to.
Patriots. Stevenson bouncing outside. Ramondre Stevenson with a block by Williams to the end zone. Made the trip, chanting MVP for Drake May. Borregales adds the extra point. 2-0.
And it was Roquan Smith who just barely stepped into that other side, that other hole. Vrabel didn't go crazy on him. He was like, let's just learn from it. And I think they have.
It's fourth, and I don't think I need to remind New England fans the last time they were down 11 or more in the fourth. They chased down around the 12-yard line. And the return did not get Wester to the third with that 7+ point lead in the fourth quarter since 2021.
And because Mike Vrabel...
Vince 36-yard line. Stevenson. Side. 32-yard at the goal line here in a big spot with the fumble here after he's been terrific tonight.
When everything's on the line, they turn and sprint to the ball. You don't know if that's going to work.
$1 million acquisition for the Patriots. 2nd and 6. Stevenson bouncing outside, got a first down, tries to stay in bounds. Just about done.
This time,
I mean, we got to watch this again.
Mike Vrabel. So Mike Vrabel saw him twice a year, knew what he was about. He went to Vegas and had a fight. You're just going to kill a little bit of time here and take the knee. Why do they do that? Because that's going to keep Baltimore off timeout. We have the Chevrolet postgame coming up. Melissa will interview whoever Chris decides. Or the Lions are going to be that last playoff team in the NFC in the wild card. Vrabel took a timeout before this snap here.
It's a little bit. And it reset their minds. A team that had won 10 in a row.